What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to another stream, and today we're playing another Destiny 2. So the holiday season have officially kicked in on the server, and we're just gonna be playing the game pretty much. Doing some strikes, doing some bounties, just trying to level up pretty much. Haven't done much in a while. I've been pretty sick, unfortunately. So I'm just trying to get a little bit better. You may be able to hear it in my voice, may not. That's okay. But we're back at it again. I've taken a few days break and just trying to feel better, get better, and hopefully I am better. Well, I am a little bit better. Not 100% still, but I will get there. I will get there for sure. We are going to go back, go do our weekly strike missions, and then we're going to go back to doing a story. We are going to kill this game today. Which one do I want to do? We'll do all of them. Why not? Hopefully y'all are doing well today, you know. Staying safe, living life. This last week for me hasn't been very kind, but I'm looking up to it. I've been in self-isolation due to me having to go get a COVID test and everything like that. And let me tell you, that test, I don't know if y'all ever had it or not, had the real one. I had like a barbed Q-tip go up my nose, and it honestly felt like something was scraping my brain. It was not nice. That ship that person on the right has, amazing, beautiful, love it. I'm a sucker for visuals. Holy crap, I don't even know what load up I have. No time to explain. I have a strange pulse rifle. I don't even know where it came from. Holy cow.
How could they have coordinated this well? Taken have no leader.
Perhaps you just answered your own question, Ghost.
Huh.
One of my teams reported Taken
Scout rifle. I think I was utilizing a combat bow, to be honest.
so much. If the contamination spreads, people will die.
Summon vehicle. Alrighty. Let's see if I remember this. It's a little bit more fast paced. I may have to turn down my DPI settings on my mouse. Just to be able to control a little bit.
Destroy the Taken miasma. This area is no longer infected.
Good work. There's bound to be more than one.
Well, it looks like I'm going the right way. And it looks like someone's killing it. Level 85. Oh yeah, I forgot that stuff hurts a lot. There we go. And it's been a while. I miss this game. It most definitely is fun. Great first person shooter. There we go. Honestly, me and this person could probably take on everybody.
Still off the charts.
There must be a source. The Cabal heard us.
Wow. Show off.
If the Taken wanted to
I love it.
the entire zone, this was the place to do it. They didn't pick it by accident.
If they succeed, we won't have room on the farm. We're still treating wounded from the Red War.
This person is booking it. He has like no nonsense going on right now. And there is honestly nothing wrong with that no nonsense. Because it goes a long way. He is trying to get in and get out. He is just trying to do his job. Of course, you gotta glide over here. Got a legendary. Easy pickings. Still got 46 ammo. Not feeling it at all. Not gonna lie, this bow's kind of strong. Wow. I'm sitting here with some little HP here. I love it. Little challenge, that's what it is. Are we just gonna run past this little area? Yes, we are. There we go. And we're just gonna book it. We got 26 ammo sitting around. And we're just moving. We're just going.
This looks much worse than I was imagining.
And this guy have dominated. Hey, guess what? You're all gonna die. And then that's how you get past a strike mission.
Killed the guy in charge.
Come on,
Big
give me my stuff. Good job.
Darkness can stand side by side. Accomplish.
And we are booking it. So we got done with strike number 1. I'm gonna take a sip of my drink. and we are going to work on strike number 2. Honestly, I wish we were a little bit more balanced. I felt like the other person was carrying a lot more, and we just ran straight through it. That shit literally took about like what, 5 minutes? Not even. That is not what I'm looking for in a strike. I'm actually looking for pleasure. Is that the right word? Don't really know. Only killed 3 people with a grenade. Sword fallen. Right, I took out, that was the Vex. Yeah, Vex bosses. Bop, bop, bop. Let's see, is Europa a Vex? Vex strike? Nope, that's a campaign. That's also a campaign. Vex portal once built. Let's do this. Cause I gotta kill a Vexus anyway, so I might as well do it. Wow, I feel like the music is a little loud. And it's pretty much at 0. So I hate for it to be at 100%. Eventually I'll get a decent mixer in the mix. Okay, level 1. Oh. Ooh. Ooh, woo. So, what is the topic for today's stream? What are we going to ramble on about? I have talked about, you know, comic books. I've rambled on about just random shit, really. And I really don't know. Like, things change all the time. I really don't have any questions coming in or anything like that, but I still want y'all to be a little bit engaged. So, like always, I just want everybody to be safe. So, you know. Like, according to my charts, my charts, the money that I spent during quarantine have been horrid. If you've been on, I want to say my last stream, I kind of dabbled into it. I don't want to say what I do for a living, but I do say that I do work every day to a certain extent. I like to keep that part of my life a little bit private, unless this goes, like, gets to a certain part. I like to keep my personal life a little bit private from my online social, quote unquote, social life that I don't officially have. I do have, I don't have. I don't really know. And we are over here doing quick scopes out the wazoo, crit. Oh my goodness. We are out here and we are just going. And we actually got all three people. And these people, 127, 111. I'm sitting here at probably 11. Hello. Hello. Oh, did not. Alrighty, we are moving. My two allies have died due to recklessness and left me in a peculiar situation. Peculiar. Alright.
Here we are again, cleaning up another of Clovis Bray's messes.
Be sure to remind him of that next time you see the bastard. He's the reason all this is here in the first place.
So,
The darkness told him
so
to
tell me, what's some
If
of
his
y'all's
fault the place invaded, his fault so many
what
people
is some
died.
of y'all's
I did everything I could to help.
favorite like subject to research, just randomly research? Like for example, mine is astronomy. I love space. I have several books. I watched several, YouTube videos. I've researched so many things about space, about the world, about everything. I want to know a lot about natural science as I can, to be as knowledgeable as I can on the subject. I love the topic of space. Like I even have some posters relating to some celestial bodies in the universe. It is one of my topics. Oh, this man has booked it. I study a lot of astronomy in like high school and a little bit in college. Not that much. Really boring. If you look at my college life, it was just, electrical engineering and space science. And like right now, for example, I'm focusing on cybersecurity because that is, I'm technically in school, but I technically work. If that's, I go to school part-time and just to improve myself. Let's do this for my crew. But I try to improve myself. I try to get better in life. I always try to be better than I was last year. That's just how I am. I try to always seek improvement. Now, that may work out, it may not work out. It just depends on life, really. Wow, this enemy's dead set on just not. Fortunately. And I didn't know my super was up. I could have looked, but there we go. Let's go. Oh wow, that DPS that they were doing, amazing. It's my wow. I've saved both of you guys, and y'all do not prioritize me. Like y'all don't owe me a thing, but technically you owe me your lives. If I'm really going to be honest, you should worship the floor that I'm on. Nah, I'm being very sarcastic right now. I'm a very sarcastic person. I do not mean half the shit that I say when I say it. For example, I am drinking a lot of alcohol right now. I would say that I would be about where I would be at if you were out at a nightclub just drinking, you know. It's just a little fun, right? Just having a little fun with you guys. I appreciate you guys for joining me. I just want y'all to know that I love you. Boom. Okay. Hey. Oh, this is bad. This is really bad. Come on. Am I reloaded? Let's go. Sometimes you just gotta play the long game, right? And then I'm out, run and gun, do, you know, 16,000 damage and then get the fuck out of there. That was interesting that I didn't. Oh, this hurts. Let's go. Supercharger ready. Let's get this person up before any more baddies show up. Then let's go get that Ingram. Wow, I can't believe I remember the actual name of it. Because it most definitely is an Ingram. Did we get glitched out? Oh. No, we just gotta deal with the little baby. Let's go. It takes a lot to make me quiver in my boots. Let's go. The heals. Immaculate. Come on. You can't beat this. I'm over here like Legolas in here. All right, I'm out. Even Legolas had to walk away every once in a while. Got 11 bullets left. Let's see if I can make that a little bit more, right? I'm probably gonna have to hit him with the ult a little bit. Come on. Why are they targeting me? I need to leave. Let's go. Let's go. Ba-doom. Ba 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 ba. Oh. This makes me feel all warm and fuzzy inside. Let's go, dog.
We're safe for now.
Let's fucking do
We'll
it.
be back again in no time.
You know where to find us when they do.
I do
Fucking
indeed.
no time. Let's fucking
Thanks
go.
again.
And no, I don't actually have a stuttering problem. I just fucking wanted to do that. Again, I've been drinking a little bit. I get a little, not giving a fucky. Honestly, I could leave. I could leave, y'all. I don't care. I don't have to stay to the end. I got my prize. So I did the Vex, which means I can claim this if I wanted to. Yes. I beat Vex. I just need to do another strike. I need to kill more people with grenades. I need to use more void weapons. I need to kill a lot more Vex people. Ugh. And I need to do one more strike. That's fine. If I stay on Europa, I can do strikes. Easy. Where do I want to do my last strike mission? That is a very interesting question. And a question that I probably don't want the answer to. That is a raid. I have yet to do a raid yet. Pinnacle gear. I could hit up my my good old fashioned fuck it clan. Holy shit. Brain fart was going out of nowhere. But I could hit up my clan and ask to do another raid. But unfortunately, if I do a raid, like I stated in my previous videos, they are new. I found my clan day one of playing this game. So if you go back to my first episode, or maybe within my first two, you will see me find a group, and they were just recruiting. They recruited me and Johnny, and yeah, his name was Johnny. and Johnny was amazing. He followed me around and stuff like that, but we ended up finding a raid group together. I am an adult, so I clicked in with the raid group. Johnny was more so a kid, and so he didn't know the workings of Discord as much as I did. Let's just say it like that. Even though kids, shit, you hand them an iPad nowadays and they can use it more so an adult. I am 25 years old, and I've been a part of Discord for the last 7 years, probably right out of high school, which was in 13 is when I like became a part of Discord. Definitely in 2015 I had Discord. That's how I talked to a lot of people. Skype was a thing for a while, and the TeamSpeak, oh my goodness, TeamSpeak, it was me and TeamSpeak for a while, a few years actually. It was me and TeamSpeak before Skype. It was,
I'll take care of that.
I was using TeamSpeak when back in 13 I had my own fucking,
We're through.
I was a moderator, not even, was I an admin? I was a very high level on a Minecraft server where what I said went. It was me and then the creator of the server. Let's put it like that. It got to the point where at one point it was this one. This is a throwback story for sure. It went back to when I was back. I believe I was an admin. It was either I was an admin or a moderator. I believe the ranking went moderator then admin. Admin was you had to be vetted by one of the two creators of this server in order to get that title. That was not an easy feat to get to. You actually had to put in a minimum of like 25 hours like a week. Which isn't very hard, which makes me think that it wasn't 25 hours. I want to say maybe it was like 50 or so hours, like a real job, a week on the server. You had to just play the game pretty much. And I started out, you know, as a donator and stuff like that. And then the first time I put in an application to be just a regular moderator, I got denied by the server admin. And the message that he wrote back to me made me feel like shit. His name was Dark. It was Dark something. And pretty much he was like, you sound like a child. You need to, and this was through my application. Like, he didn't even talk to me. He said, you sound like a child. You need to get more experience before trying to apply to this. Not even like Minecraft experience, just life experience. And so I'm sitting there reading his response to my application, and this is like legit the first time I've ever put in an application for anything. I am officially in college, you know, skipping classes for this fucking server. And I'm like, I'm just like, I'm like, wow, do I really sound like this typing? And so I end up, you know, getting Grammarly, typing more, going to class, in school, and learning how to talk to people more. And I want to say a month and a half later.
10 Glimmer says there's a tank.
Not even, maybe 3 months, not even, maybe 3 weeks or 4 weeks later, I apply back and I instantly get picked up as a mod. And so as a mod, you have to mandatorily have to be on TeamSpeak on this server. And I was like, all right, that's fine. And you have to get like start talking to people and all of that stuff. And I'm like, that's fine. Like, I'm antisocial. I am not an introvert by design. I'm actually an extrovert by design. I was an extrovert for many years, and it was only after a few cases in my life where I became an introvert, and the introvert qualities ended up sticking with me and all of that other stuff. And so I started becoming a moderator, and I like laid down the law. Like, I have nothing to do. I have all of my classes for college. I say that I skipped them, but for the first semester that I only did college for a year. My first semester I actually went to college. I was doing very well. I was pretty much on the dean's list that first semester, and I know you have to, it's like a combined for the year technically to officially be on the dean's list, but I was really on my way. Like, I was kicking ass, taking names, but I was not living life. Like, I didn't go to any parties. I didn't have a social life really. And then I started meeting people and stuff like that, and I stopped going to class. That, mind you, all the people that I hung out with graduated except for one, and that's only because he fucking made it big with Bitcoin the first time it fucking hit $20,000. This man opened up his own printing line and just fucking took off like a goddamn bat out of hell. It was amazing. I was happy for him. I was not jealous whatsoever. He made that financial decision on his own. He put up his own money. His dad is the one that put it in his name. So it was truly incredible. Super happy for him. Still am. Now, back to, my story. I was putting in these hours. I was doing this stuff. I laid down a law. People needed help with their stuff. I stopped. I did it. I was there for them. People that was glitching, hacking, all of that stuff. I banned a shit ton of people, but only the people that was blatantly obvious cheating. It was like, it was, I used to, I don't want to say I used to tell people, because I didn't. I used to tell other moderators for sure. If it was not out in the open, if it was very hard to detect, I will let something slide, like duplication, depending on what they were duplicating. I did not care, because some people would duplicate iron. Iron would cost, like, for on the server, like for 1,000 you could pay, like, for 1,000 iron you could pay like $3. And so I was like, I don't care if they duplicate iron. Like, if you look at all the reports and stuff like that, iron isn't what is making the server money. It was a modded Minecraft server. It was people. Pretty much our money maker was like machines. So like, you can get like 7 advanced solar panels and, a matter fabricator and some other shit. You matter for like $100, and that was like a really fucking good deal. It will save you like a week's worth of fucking grinding on the server, and we were making a lot of fucking money. I would say that we would bring home And I say we because the moderators got a cut. At least I was getting a fucking cut. The moderators were giving a cut of like 1% of profits, and it was only a handful of us. And then once I got to a certain point, I was making like 3% of the server's revenue, because again, I ended up getting promoted to actual admin, like an official admin. I was I think it was only 3 people could be an admin at once, and you had to put in a minimum amount of hours, which is like 50 hours, which is like, if you think about it now, that's more than a job. But it was simple. All the creator wanted you to do was pretty much stay logged in, which is what I did. When I was in class, I was logged in. When I was doing this, when I was logged in, and he needed you to do at least like 20 tickets a week, which was easy. I would easily do like 10 tickets a day. Somebody would be missing something, and that's only if we ended up getting that many. So let's just say 20 tickets only popped up that week. That means like you only had to do like 5 of them. And that's only if somebody else didn't do it. So it was easy to do. And the creator did not really, like the leader of the server, I say that he's the creator, he was just the leader of the server. He did not care to a certain extent. He only cared about a few things, and some of it sucked, I'm not gonna lie. Some of it I really didn't care, to be honest. Like he would complain about certain things, and I would sit there and I'll just be like, yo, nobody gives a shit. Like, to be honest, like, I know you care about this shit, but if we're being serious right now, like you're being over dramatic. Like it's not that serious, dude. Calm the fuck down. And once I started having those heart-to-heart conversations with him, he started calming down a lot. And it was one day, I mentioned a guy named Dark. I did not know. I never knew. He never logged on. I thought he was a moderator. An admin, I should say. I thought he was the top admin. He was actually the co-creator of the server. He was the co-founder. So he always popped up in chat if you ever talked to him as admin. He never popped up but if you ever talked to the owner, it said owner. It's not really owner, it said founder or something. He was the lead. He was the server Jesus, pretty much. And the person, Dark, was God. He was the one actually funding everything. So, but he always popped up as admin. But he never was online. So once I got promoted, I never saw this guy. Remember, Dark was the person who did my first interview, and I've never saw him since. And then one day, it was a moderator. He was, I would say, younger. He messaged me. Actually, no, he popped up in the admin chat. And no, I wasn't in admin chat. I was in regular chat. Hold on, let's go with this.
Struggle for power. For Aramis, the deep stone crypt provided.
I'm bored. So he popped. I was in regular chat. Sorry, I hit my mic. He was in regular chat. I was in regular chat, and he joined in, and he was like, hey, somebody's going through stuff. It's been 3 people who complain about this one guy. He's griefing and stuff like that. And I sit there and I was like, what is our policy for griefing? And I'm I'm officially a admin. I am now officially the top admin. I am number 1. It used to go number, once I got promoted to admin, it was 3, 2, and 1. Once you became 1 seed, you pretty much was baby Jesus, because whatever you said went, unless the pretty much the creator of the server overruled you, which he really said, if you make a decision on something, I'm gonna go with your word over anybody else's. And so I'm like, all right, I had a really strong connection with them. And again, Dark never came up. I never even mentioned this fucking asshole who made me feel like shit on my first interview. And so I said, all right, to the moderator, I was like, well, our policy is 0 nonsense. If you see somebody fucking trolling, you ban their ass. I don't give a fuck. And so he said, yes, sir. And he went and he banned him. I saw the log and everything. About the 24 hours pass, and the moderator, no, not the moderator, the admin, not the admin. Fuck, words are hard, especially once you've been drinking. And I am on my 3rd drink, and I drink pretty heavily. The founder, shit, what was his name? We're just gonna call him S, right? S messaged me saying, hey, did you tell a moderator to ban Dark? And I was like, honestly, it couldn't have been the next day. I would say a week has passed. Maybe not an official week, but about 3-4 days. And so I said, maybe that's not how that conversation completely went. He messaged me and said, I'm trying to think. He said, did you tell a mod to ban Dark specifically? And I said, hey, let's go. And I honestly did not remember. So at this point, I really did not remember, because I probably banned like 40 or so people. Not that many. We had a server of over 100, and then we migrated to 2 servers. So we were dealing with a lot of shit going on. And I had a few projects of my own that I was given. Like, it was a full-blown job. I was getting paid to do all this shit. I was getting a decent amount of money. It went from like a few $100 for just like bullshitting to like a few $100. Like, I was getting like $500-600, and I was in college. Like, shit, they were paying for my fucking Chick-fil-A. I was living life large, and I grew up poor. I did not have, parents just giving me money and shit like that. And so, like, I'm sitting there, I was like, shit, $500 and to do whatever the fuck I want. Like, shit, that's a lot of money. It helped me really understand the value of the dollar, which I am so grateful for, because I am so frugal nowadays. I extremely frugal. So I get pulled into this chat saying, hey, why'd you tell so and so to ban our co-founder? I was like, first of all, I think we got a little bit of a miscommunication going. First of all, I never told anyone to ban a specific person. The moderator told me what an individual was doing, and I told him due to our policies to ban that individual. Now, you're telling me that this is now the founder, the person who is literally sending me my weekly paychecks. And by the way, I was getting paid weekly, not even bi-monthly or monthly. I was getting paid weekly, about $500. I was getting paid as a college student. I was $2,000 for skipping classes, going drinking, and fucking partying. Get the fuck out of here. I was living life. And I had my car on me, which did not eat up gas. I was over here living life. You could not tell me anything. So he's like, okay, I'm going to remove him as a moderator. And I'm sitting here, I was like, why would you do that? And he was like, because he banned our leader, pretty much. He was like, I answer to him. And I was like, okay, but like I did tell him, and I truthfully will say this. I was like, I told him to ban him if technically, but I did not know who the person was. I just had information, and he was like, I understand that, but he was like, he's had complaints, he hasn't met quotas and stuff like that. And I was like, oh, okay, so I officially don't give a fuck about his status anymore. And so, but he was still able to play on the server and stuff like that. He was just demoted from moderator to regular user. You are officially a pleb. So it's not that easy every time doing shit. I'm not even gonna lie. And there were some cases where those motherfucking days on Minecraft servers were a total bitch. Like, I've had cases where I had to roll back an entire server because some fucker set up an Enderman farm, endless Enderman farm, which during those days was dropping Enderman that you copied from a Pokeball. And it didn't end up well. Let's just say that it lagged. I was a paying customer at first of the server. I ended up not doing anything, and then coming into like doing like side jobs on campus and stuff like that. I was always like a techie person and stuff like that, and so I ended up getting like a few $100s for doing like some side jobs. And hold on, let me take a sip of my drink. Cheers. So I ended up spending $100, and I ended up getting the ability. Nope, I didn't get any ability. So I ended up getting like a whole bunch of like random shit. What the fuck is here? Like, this is some weird shit. I ended up, once I became a moderator, I ended up once I was a mod, I ended up getting the ability to fly. And so the rule was you can fly even in like the regular world as long as you weren't doing PvP upon people. And so what I did was I flew and found a mushroom island. in the middle of fucking nowhere. I almost crashed the server 3 times finding this fucking mushroom island because I was moving so fast and traveling in a one direction that people were just like, why is it lagging, all this other stuff. And I would just sit there in chat listening to people, not saying a word, knowing that I was the reason why. And so once I found the mushroom island, it was fucking huge, amazing island. And so I used one of the paid amenities for the server and I claimed the entire island as my home. So before, you can only get probably 64 to 64. This island was a minimum 300 to 300 square block radius. I claimed all of it. I paid $20 and I fucking claimed all of it. The leader of the server came by and he saw the island and he was like, you're smart as shit, because one, I now have an endless source of mushroom soup, which was, I want to say, the best food that you can get on that server. Not saying in the game, but on that particular server was probably the best soup. And so I ended up opening a shop, sold mushroom soup, and I also sold mushroom cows. So I had the ability to claim shit with the Pokeballs and stuff like that. So I bred cows and I made mushroom cows. I really did. And I ended up becoming really rich early on. So I became one of the richest people on the server, also admin, which was a conflict of interest at that time, but I had my pretty much everything monitored 24/7, and I also was under investigation like pretty much 24/7 by the leader of the group of the server, just for precautions. And I would like to say I never crossed that line. I really never did. I really didn't care. Like my side money and stuff like that was amazing, but when it came to actually helping people, even nowadays, I love helping people. It's one of those things that bring me joy, is to be able to give people advice. One of my things for what I do for a job, I have like a special job right now, but normally I would have a lot of people working under me, and like before I ended up transferring jobs and positions and stuff like that, I was a supervisor and I had 4 people under me, and I directly impacted those 4 people.
I'm getting signals of a new hotspot, which means
I still get messages and people still contact me for the people that I supervised, because that's how much that I affected their lives and everything.
Your aid in their recovery.
I want to say that I like to help people more than making money, but I do like money. I do like a profit, all of that stuff. I will not lie. I am very I don't want to say I'm money driven. I'm goal driven for sure. I do care to a certain extent about money, because I grew up poor, so I don't want to be poor, period. It's just what I don't want in life. But I'm not going to sit there and nickel and dime people. That's also not what I'm gonna do. If somebody is going through a hard time, I'm going to try to help them as much as I possibly can. Oh, I should have kept that damage up. Oh, he's dangerous. So just being able to impact people's lives is very rewarding. I love it. Now, will I say that I let people, you know, walk all over me and abuse that part of my life? Depends on the person. Like, I have allowed people to get past normal barriers. Depends on what's going on in their life, who they are, how much I have invested into that person. And I'm not even talking about relationships. I am actually just talking about like real people that I've worked with. It really can. And I want to give you guys as much information as possible without revealing what I do for a living, but it truly is important to me to help people. Like, even my friends, I will not bat an eye at giving my last shirt to one of my good friends who is truly a friend. Now, it's one thing to be like, oh yeah, I'll give my back to this person, and this person will not reciprocate the same thing. If I know this person, I know their intentions, I know that they are falling on hard times, fuck yes, I will give them the shirt off of my goddamn back. I will not bat an eye. I don't give a fuck. I will do anything for that person in order to get them back on their feet. That's just how I am. It is what it is. Now, do I think people will abuse that? No. Because I won't be in a situation, well, I don't want to say I won't be. I try to not put myself in a situation to be that vulnerable. At least I try not to be. Now, but yeah, I would give somebody, you know, the shirt off my back, all that stuff. I wouldn't care. Cause I know that that person truly needs it. And I know some people know that I will help them no matter what is going on in their life, and some people will literally have me as like that last resort because they know that I definitely love helping people that want to help themselves. So they're like, hey, I tried everything. Like, I truly have, like, I have nothing. I have nothing left, and I will not care that I am their last option. I really wouldn't, because I know for a fact it is hard for people to ask for help, period. it is hard for me to ask for help. So I know how hard it can be. And especially talking about, oh, I need, like, my family needs help. Oh, whew. Like I told y'all, I'm 25. I've been married. I've traveled the world pretty much. I've seen a lot of places, and it's a lot of places that I haven't been to. Like, for example, I've never been to Japan. I love Asian culture. I love the food. I love the culture. I love shit. I want to even say I love the people, and I never even met them. But just because, like, oh, he's dangerous. Just because I know the values of the culture. Not everybody supports those values and stuff like that. There's an exception to everything in life. But I will say that I think that I will love it, and I will find out. So me and 3 others, so 4 of us in total, are supposed to be going to Japan in 2022. So we should be, oh, that's disappointing. So we should be, going there probably in either the spring or, no, not the spring. Spring's gonna be a bad time to go. Most likely going to be in the summer or fall. Because it's springtime, if y'all don't know, is when cherry blossoms bloom. So a lot of people want to, one, get married around that time, because that is going to be an amazing backdrop. The cherry blossoms is a beautiful plant. Well, it's not even a plant, it's a fucking tree. Which is, it's natural decor in life. And people will pay big money to have their wedding during that time of year. And so yes, people will pay an astounding amount of money in order to get their wedding venue or, engagements, all of that stuff. So the prices during that year are fucking high. And, I believe it. Not believe it, because I've seen the fucking prices. But I support it, I am holy crap, words are hard. I am for capitalism. There we go. Words are hard. I said it. Oh wow. I got fucked. Thank you, level 23. Thank you for helping me. So I am for capitalism, so I'm not with any of that communist shit where everybody should be paid equally and all that other bullshit. Fuck no. If I'm working twice as hard as somebody else, get me paid twice as much as fucking somebody else. That's how I want my life to work, because I'm not giving somebody, like, life isn't free. I'm not, like, time is a currency that is important. Like, you're not gonna fucking sit there and be like, well, I gave you 25 hours and I gave you 3 hours and they both get paid the same. Nah. I don't care. Life isn't fair. Fuck that shit. Like, I'm not giving up my time and place, none of that stuff. I'm not working for free. So no, yeah, no, I don't care. I don't care if I get backlash. I don't care. No, I don't no. Life isn't fair. Life isn't equal. Everybody has certain set of skills that are better than other people. It just is what it is. Now, that one person that you may think is better than you in one category may be sucky as shit in another category. Hey, you may think that you are like that person that you are jealous of or something like that. You may think that they got everything going on. But guess what? They got a 2-inch dick. And you got a fucking nice 10-inch slong. It's, you know, life ain't fair. You can't have everything. You can go and steal their wife. I don't care. Sure, whatever. It happens. So it's shit like that where it can work. Now, you know, size isn't everything. Life doesn't revolve around penis size, or, you know, how big your butt is, or how skinny your waist is, or how fit you are, how much testosterone you have, and all that other stuff, you know. So backstory, like I said before, I have been married in the past. My wife, we were both young. I have always been told that I am mature overall for my age, and especially as a male. Typically, women mature a lot faster than men. And I will say that that is 95% the case always. Now, for the 5% that aren't mature, or I don't even want to say 5% that I find. The females that I find myself with typically aren't fucking mature. I will say that they're behind me back when I was in high school, and we are the same age, which is rare, honestly. And I just can't. I can't deal with them. I will either have to date extremely up, or like, I'm 25, I'll have to date either 30. I vibed with even like a 33-year-old was like the highest that I've like talked to, that I wanted to continue to talk to on a daily basis. Other than that, I'm thinking like, shit, 35. Just because, like, I got my shit together in life. Like, I don't have the most glamorous things. I prioritize certain things. Like, I don't have a fancy car. Some people may think, oh, you know, that's important. To me, that's not important. I don't talk to anybody who have a fancy car because I don't want to even be perceived as wanting that in life. It is what it is. Now, I don't want to say I don't talk too long. And yeah, my ex-wife prioritized her looks, prioritized her body over, you know, mind. I truly value having a conversation with somebody over if they look beautiful. Now, I will say, being beautiful will get you in the door in 95% of situations in life. Nobody wants to be with somebody that they are unattracted to. So being somewhat attractive works. Now, if you are butt ugly, but you have a great personality, you can get a good looking girl. But if you are only saying, okay, I only want a 10 because my personality, you need a reality check. It is what it is. You are not going to grab a 10 looking like a 3 because 10, you know, women know their value. They know what they're working for. They know what they're working with, not working for. Holy crap, that sounds like a little bit of prostitution right there. But they know what they're working with. They know, like a hot girl knows that they hot. They know that men would be lined up to talk to them. It is what it is. You can't. It's unavoidable facts in life. Now, some girls may be a little bit more tame, where they really don't know how hot they are. But 95% of them do. They were told this. Now, some of them are extremely shy, to the point where they just don't know, and that's okay. That's fine. That's whatever. You know, that far and few in between. The exception is not the rule. That is what I like to say. That is what I like to go off of. Just because you may find 1 or 2 examples does not make it the rule. That is the exception. Right? If I say 95% and you're like, well, my best friend, you literally have to go into specifics for shit. You cannot tell me that, you know, your best friend equates to every female that you've talked to or every male that you've talked to, because it works both ways. You know, there's some females that are hopeless romantics, and it sucks. I will say that it is harder on males than it is females, but females do have it hard depending on the circumstance. Like, I've literally been at parties where mildly attractive women, in my opinion, have gotten away with murder. Figuratively speaking and literally. Hold on, let me take a sip of my drink. But yes, figuratively speaking and like actually speaking. I've seen a lot of shit growing up. I grew up in the south side city of Chicago. I'm pretty sure you could guess my race and I would not give a shit. But it is what it is. I am an African American male, and some African Americans don't even see me as an actual African American. I've been called Uncle Tom's and all this other just stupid sayings, and I say it as it is. I think that it is stupid. I think that just because somebody thinks differently than you does not mean that they are less knowledgeable, less, you know, bringing less to the table. But it happens. And I understand why it happens, because I like to pride myself in saying that I can see both sides of stories. I can see why certain people do certain things. I can see why certain people get away with certain things. Like, I can see it. I can put myself in those shoes, no matter if I agree with those shoes or not. I can see it. I can see why some people go off the fucking rails and go kill people, even though I will never agree with it. I can see why people kill themselves. I would never subject myself to doing such a thing. I don't agree with the methods, but I can understand why. I've literally had people that I know kill themselves. Good fucking people could not take the pain. To me, I think that pain makes you stronger and will make, in the long run, make you a better person. And then also just the outcome is not always what is hoped out, like what it's all jacked up to be. No matter what you believe in life, I personally believe in nothing. I believe that once we die, we turn back into the cosmic dust that is around us. I believe that we have our place in the universe, but ultimately our purpose is nothing. I truly believe that we are a random freak of nature and we just so happen to evolve on a planet. Does that mean that I'm right? Nope. Does that mean that I care? Nope. It's just what I believe. It is what makes sense to me. And I grew up in a very religious household. So for me to say all this stuff, shit, I've literally been disowned by my family pretty much because of what I thought. And that's okay. You know, sometimes it's going against the norm, going against the grain. It's what needs to be done nowadays. You do not have to follow.
A raiding party passes near, Guardian.
You do not have to follow what other people think in order to be happy. I see my family like what, once a year? Maybe like this year I probably saw my mom twice. I saw my sister once. I saw my family 0. And that you know, quarantine is horrible and all that other stuff, and you literally can't. But if I look at other years, last year saw my mom one time for 3 days, and then I left the country for almost a year. Almost got stuck overseas during quarantine, and it's fucking awful. Wanted to come back home, but even through that, what happened? Seeing a lot of my cousins, not nieces, little baby cousins and stuff like that. I saw them like what, 2 years ago, and I decently like my family to a certain extent. You know, I'm a loner, so it's easy to just be like, I don't want to see you this year. And that's fine. And they fucking know. They fucking know I don't want to see them every year, and that's fine. Like I said, it is fine to not like your family. It is normal to not want to see your family every day. If you moved out of the country, it is okay, or even out of the state, it is okay to just be like, yo, fam, yeah, I just don't want to see you this Christmas. I just want to I don't even want to do anything this Christmas, but I definitely don't want to see you, and that's okay. That is okay. At least to me, that's okay. To me, I'd rather be truthful to my family than to be fake with them. and be like, yeah, I was thinking about you. I wasn't thinking about you this entire year. And that is okay to say, because I believe a lot of people don't say what they mean nowadays. I wanna feel like I'm not the bad guy and all this other stuff, but no, be the bad guy, be the outlier, be the asshole. It's okay. You don't have to please everybody. Whack. Oh, wow. Let's go. Let's go. Too easy. Actually wasn't easy at all. I almost died a few times, but that's okay. It happens. No sacrifice, no victory. Sam Wiki. Whoop whoop. But yeah, just don't be afraid to think outside. You may be ridiculed, you may feel this, you may feel that. I will say the toughest thing that you could do, one of the toughest things that you can do, is stand up against your parents about what they want you to be in life. I probably didn't do anything that my mom wanted me to do. Father passed away early in life. It is what it is. You know, it's sad, you know, all that other good stuff, but overall, just thinking about what someone wants you to be isn't going to change much about yourself. It's only gonna make you sad. Go do what you want to do. Now, they may have your best interests in mind, so like they don't want you to be poor growing up, or you know, working paycheck to paycheck, but and that's understandable, especially if they fucking did it. They don't want you to do it, so they may just say, hey, I want you to get, you know, a good job. That's it. And that could be what they really want from you, like want for you in life, and that's sweet. But again, that's not for everybody. You know, some of y'all want to be, you know, YouTubers. First of all, go follow me on YouTube. I play different games besides Destiny. Y'all may not know that, but it is true. I play other games. I was starting at 2, just like I just started streaming recently within like the last month or 2. I just started a new YouTube channel. It is what it is. That's just what I wanted to do. Now, again, I have a whole nother job, so I can support myself. I don't ask anybody for anything, not even the government, because I don't like government intervention. If I put myself in a situation, I'm going to get myself out of that situation, but that's just how I am. You know, if you honestly need help, ask for help. That's what shit is for in life. Don't be too prideful. I would be too prideful, and I would end up, you know, sleeping in my fucking car rather than asking the government for help, which I don't need help from the government, but that's what I would fucking do. But I'm a little weird, so, you know, again, I am not your stereotypical African American male from the south side of Chicago. Yeah, no, I'm not. Do I have that side of me? Yes. Will you have to push to get to that part of me? Oh, fuck yes. You're not. First of all, I am professional. I am as professional as I can be. I try to relate to people, so depending on what is going on will depend on how I react to it. I do, like, certain audiences will get certain things, I will say. What, like, I wouldn't talk to my mentee the same way that I talk to my best friend for 10 years. It's just what's not going to happen. I'm not going to do that. My mentee is fucking 16. And we are building a relationship with each other. Now that sounds kind of weird, but so I am new to being a mentor, so building a relationship with your mentee is very important, because it's breaking that mold where they really don't want to open up, but they want to open up. So breaking that, like crossing that bridge where they're opening up, they're talking to you about some stuff. Like I was able to get through for my mentee during our first session. I think that is something that is huge. Like, we talked about a lot of good stuff about family and, you know, all of that. I'm not going to go into specifics because there's a possibility that one day he can stumble upon, you know, this video, which eventually will go on my YouTube channel. I like to save my streams, and I will eventually upload them to my channel depending on what's going on. Like last week, if I was really sick, let's just say my sickness lasts for 2 weeks, I wouldn't have been able to output the videos from my YouTube channel. So I would have supplemented those videos with my Twitch vlogs, not vlogs, but my Twitch streams, so that I can, you know, get those videos out. They are already, you know, recorded. These streams are being recorded right now, which is probably why it's a little bit choppy. I got a decent amount of stuff going on. I got, you know, stuff being not stuff being downloaded per se, but stuff being recorded, streaming, and playing the game. I don't have a super computer. I have a decent computer, which is why I can output these games at 60 frames per second. Probably not getting 60 frames, probably getting about 30 to 45 while recording, and probably, well, definitely 1080p. Because that's important. Probably at the very minimum 720. I'm working with fiber optics with my current house. Not that expensive, you know. I thought it would be like a few $100 to be honest, but it's sub 80 a month, which I paid more than that for non-fiber at when I lived in North Carolina. So, whew. Florida for the win on that one. And then also, you know, the house that I picked and all that good stuff. So it's not it. I guess not entirely. Oh. Oh. I'm a pistol player. Bye. But yeah, honestly forgot everything that I was talking about. So I'm gonna move to the next topic. Have y'all played the new Cyberpunk 2077? Because I've played it. I am playing it. Ow! I just meleeed a tactical nuke, pretty much. Holy shit. But have y'all played Cyberpunk 2077? New game. Most anticipated game in the last what? That game was announced back in, I want to say 2013. When I graduated high school, that game was announced that they were working on it. And honestly, slightly disappointed, slightly impressed. Game's not horrible. Game's not bad. Period. Game is not bad. On the same note, game is not great by any stretch of the imagination. The game is not great. But silver linings to everything. Recommended powers 1250. I'm at 1205. Not gonna kill this thing. Probably not gonna kill this thing with anybody else. Let's see if this person will help me. Say. Oh, he's gonna help me anyway. Thank you. Thank you, friend. But I play it on PC. I do not have the PlayStation 5. I don't have a console besides the Switch. Switch, best console. Only thought problem with the Switch, I wish it was better than 1080p. I have a 4K monitor. Well, I have a 2K monitor. I have a 4K TV. I wish that it played 4K games, or at least 2K games. That'd be beautiful. That'd be amazing. And then the self resolution for the actual, you know, Switch, if you use it as a handheld, which I like the DS, I like the Game Boy, so I use it as a handheld. First of all, controllers trash. Hate the controllers. I feel like the little Joy-Cons on the Switch are horrible. Some people love them. You know, preferences. I like a real controller that if I drop my imagine this. You drop your DS and your controller no longer works after one drop, and it wasn't even far, like 2 feet off the ground. You're gonna be pissed. That's how it is. I have a problem with my Joy-Con controllers. I was in the process of moving. Movers ended up fucking up my Switch to a very small degree. They ended up dropping the pretty much outer box case that I have, and now the up on the left Joy-Con, if I push up, it will stick. Even if it is in the middle, even if I go down, it will end up sticking. I hate it. End up getting Pro Controller. It still doesn't bring that sour taste out of my mouth. I feel like that it is cheap plastic that they want shit when it came out, like what, 300 400 bucks for. My money is actually valuable, thank you. I'm not going to subject myself to poor quality, which I ended up getting my Switch for free, so I wasn't really like complaining. But it still doesn't change the fact that people actually pay that much money for very poor quality machinery. I don't understand it. Cause let me have paid that much money, I probably would have sent it back immediately. Fucking immediately. I was not happy. But I still rather have that as a console than the PlayStation 5 and the Xbox One something. I don't fucking know what it's called anymore. PlayStation and Xbox. I'd rather have my PC and my Switch than that. Xbox is pretty much null and void. You don't need an Xbox. You can play it on the PC. Whatever PlayStation Xbox exclusive game, yeah, it'll be on PC in about a week. And if not, somebody will port it over in about a month after release, and it'll be pretty much the same game. PlayStation, on the other hand, is a different story. Love the PlayStation, love the exclusives that come on there. Favorite game ever is Ratchet & Clank Going Commando. I tried porting that shit over. It don't fucking work very well. Second favorite game ever on PlayStation, Ratchet & Clank Deadlock. Amazing game. Controversial to a certain extent. Not the best Ratchet & Clank, not the worst. Fantastic single player decent multiplayer. Then it is what Ratchet and Clank going up your arsenal. Fantastic split screen experience. You try to fucking battle with your buddies on trying to, you know, take out their base. Fuck you, right? They're like, oh, I thought we were friends. We are. This is war. Fuck our friendship. Let's go. That's what I like to see. That's what I like to hear. You know, there's some people that would be like, well, we're friends, so I didn't want to take it too seriously. Nah, we going to war. My friends know, if it's multiplayer, it is on. If I'm playing Minecraft and it's a PvP server, I'm gonna be like, oh yeah, we're gonna team up, we're gonna get some resources, and after a while, guess what? I'm nuking your fucking base. And then I'm taking, well, first of all, I'm taking all your resources. Then I'm nuking your fucking base. And then I'm gonna blame it on somebody else. You're gonna move in with me. And you're gonna be like, all right. And then you're pretty much gonna be free resources. I've done it multiple times. I've done it forever. Don't give a shit. Let me take a drink. And let's see what quests. I did that one. Still need to do Void. Oh, in a strike with a sword. Well then, and then I also need to do strikes with against Vex. Okay, that's fine. Everything's fine. Everything's not fine, but we're gonna act like everything's fine, all right? Because that's the best way to go through life, is to not be sad. Let's see, Vex portal, blah blah blah. We're going on a strike, baby, BABE, baby. And I know that's not how you spell baby, but that's how I'm spelling it. And taking another drink. All right, so yeah, console wars over. PC, but at the same time, I do not dog people that utilize PlayStation, Xbox, or the Switch. I like healthy competition. I personally prefer PC because I like to actually do shit after I finish playing games, besides watching movies, watching, you know, videos and all that other good shit. I like to I can do shit on my computer.
Guardian, are you there yet?
We just arrived.
I can use it as a functionality. I can stream and utilize a very strong streaming platform. OBSOP. But this is all stuff that you pretty much have to figure out on your own. Not saying figure out, but decide that on your own. I like healthy competition. I would say the PlayStation 5, very strong components inside of it. Are they better than the components in my computer? Some of them may be. Don't remember 100% what's all in it. Not gonna lie. But some of the shit inside of the PlayStation, fantastic. Some of the shit inside of Xbox, fantastic. Some of the shit that's in my PC, fucking fantastic. And that is what I worry about. It's what's in my own shit, pretty much. Because if I focus on what's in my own shit, that's fine. And I haven't upgraded my computer in a year, question mark? And it's not really a year, it's more of I don't have any of the new shit in my computer. And let's put this into perspective. I didn't have to upgrade to play Cyberpunk 2077. And that shit runs at depends on what's going on in the game. Between 45 and 60 frames per second, no jitter, barely any bugs and stuff like that. Not saying that there are none, because there are a lot, but what I notice is very minimum. And to me, I love that. So I didn't even have to upgrade my game for a game that fucking destroyed last gen consoles like PS4, Xbox One. Yeah, good luck playing Cyberpunk. And I could just casually fucking play it without any big issues. So shit like that is what makes me gravitate to the PC platform rather than PlayStation. Also, I had a Xbox. Found out that Xbox exclusives are pretty trash.
Obsession. The list is long.
And so when I was in college, I ended up getting a PlayStation. Right. I went away for about 8 months off the grid, didn't have access to email, didn't have access to all this stuff. And during that time, 2015, someone hacked my PlayStation account during the time where PlayStation officially got hacked. And a lot of passwords got compromised. During that time, PlayStation emailed everyone, was like, hey, go switch your password. And so I was like, well, oh shit, it's too late for me. I'll log into my PlayStation account. Guess what? I got 8 new games. Plus a bunch of DLC. I had, guess what? Over $500 worth of fucking games that I did not pay for with my debit card on file. Stupid. I know. Put a credit card on there. Credit card companies want their money. Don't deal with your own money. This is how life works. If you have a debit card on file, guess what? Go buy burner cards if you want to put money on your account, or put, sign up for subscriptions and bullshit like that. If not, if you don't want to do that, use a credit card. Alright, so yeah, use a fucking credit card to get your money on your profiles and shit like that. It's easier, it's quicker, it's not quicker, it will save you in the long run, because if somebody hacked your account, the dispute process is a lot easier if it's not your own money. But PlayStation was not happy. PlayStation said almost immediately, we want our $500 back. Well, guess what? I told them I didn't make these charges. I could prove that I could make these charges because I have proof that I was gone for, I think, 8 months. Yeah, around that time, 8 months. I was like, I can prove that I was gone for 8 months. And they're like, nope, we don't care. And I was like, look, you give me this, remove these off of remove the games that the person bought off of my profile. And they're like, no, we're not gonna do that, you made these charges. And I was like, but I didn't. And they're like, but you did. And I was like, what the fuck? I thought y'all are on my side. And they're like, no, we're on a side of who's ever gonna give us our fucking $500. And I'm sitting there, I'm just like, okay, whatever. And I literally told the guy, I was like, and they actually denied that they got fucking hacked, even though I was staring at a Google article from PlayStation and an email from PlayStation saying change your passwords because we got hacked. And they're like, no, that never fucking happened. The person that I was talking to said that, yeah, well, that never fucking happened. I was like, okay. So I'm sitting here and I'm just like, hey, if you do this, you're gonna make a lot more money off of me. I was like, I have like let's just say a $5,000 profile. I've had PlayStation since day one release. Which means that one, you got money from me, and then you get money from games and stuff like that. I was like, y'all are gonna get money from me. I was like, I've been here since the beginning. I'm OG. And they're like, yeah, we don't give a shit. And I was like, wow, okay, I really see how y'all feel now. And so you know, they went, they're like, well, no, like we want our money. And I was like, I can't afford that. Especially since I didn't make the charge, you know, y'all got hacked and y'all are making me pay for it. And I was like, if y'all literally just wipe these charges, erase the games from my profile, well, first of all, I don't give a shit, I'll delete them, and then y'all wipe them from my profile so that I can never get them. Guess what? Y'all are gonna get a shit ton of money from me in the future. And they're like, yeah, we don't care about that, we care about what's going on right now. And I was like, alrighty, y'all just lost a customer now and forever. And they're like, sure. And I was like, oh, is that a bet? And they're like, we're PlayStation. This is how I felt this conversation went. I'm PlayStation. We are PlayStation. We don't give a fuck about you and your one profile. And I'm like, bet. I sold my fucking PlayStation and bought a fucking PC. Well, I bought parts to build my own fucking PC. I watched a fucking OG Austin Evans Christmas budget fucking PC build. So, and I think I spent like $300-400 maybe. And then like at this point I got a job and stuff like that, so I'm sitting there, I'm just like, you know what, fuck it. And I built one. I built one, and I'm sitting there and I'm just like, it fucking works. So guess what? I sold that fucking PC and I bought a fucking PC that was worth like, in total, maybe like 14, probably like 1,200. And I'm sitting there and I'm just like, yeah, fuck you, PlayStation. This PC that I built for $1,200. Well, first of all, the PC that I built for $400 beat out my PlayStation automatically. And then the $1,200 one, I was like, wow, I don't have to build shit for a while. But guess what? 2 months later, shredded my PC down. Like, scrapped it the fuck down. And I built a new PC. Oh, too many attacks. Stripped that shit down, built another PC, for like the grand total of it was about 3 grand. No, about 2,500. About 2,500. In actuality, because like I sold my old GPU and this and that and bits and bobs, I probably came out of pocket probably like 1,000, which again, I had a job. I did not give a fuck. I was getting paid like probably a computer worth of shit a month, and I had like I had no debt, no obligations. So that 1,200, I was like, fuck, I just gotta pay for my phone bill and Wi-Fi. Fuck this shit. I didn't have, you know, rent or anything like that. That was included in the rent. Was included. It was already taken out of my paycheck because of the job that I was doing. The program that I was in allowed me to pretty much get a pretty much free living conditions. Which is amazing, you know. Most people spend a third of their paycheck in living conditions. I paid 0. But the company also took the extra money. So yeah. Yeah. So yeah, that happened. And then what? What happened after that?
Down for the count.
Good riddance, evil bastards.
Spent money, spent more money on games and stuff. And then at the damn, I never got more heavy ammo. And then at the end, like this PC, I completely went full fucking nerd mode. It's completely water cooled. And I did the bins myself with a heat gun that I got from like Harbor Freight. I got a custom reservoir, got plate, like all this other shit. This PC probably, for parts alone, at the time of purchase, not including like inflating prices and stuff like that, everything in here costs probably minimum 5 grand. If you look at shit that was inflated, you could probably say that shit is like, the shit in here was worth like 7 grand upon purchase. It was ridiculous. Fucking ridiculous. A lot of fucking money went into this fucking computer, and I fucking love it. Probably looking at, it's an i7 in here, not an i9 or anything like that. Holy crap, hopefully that wasn't that loud. I am looking at getting an i9. Do want a few more cores up in here. And then I do want to upgrade to the 3000 series GPU. Now the thing about with the 3000 series GPU, I only want the 3080 Ti. I really don't care about the 3090. It is too huge for, it will fit in my case, but the GPU sag. Pretty much the only thing that, right now my current, I have a 2080 Ti. That sags and it fucks up the layout for my bins because I have a perpendicular tube that goes directly to my GPU. It is not, you know, it's not front mounted, it is mounted directly into the PCIe slot. on a motherboard, and it sags. It sags a lot, and it makes it look like there is like a set of perpendicular. It looks like a fucking Pac-Man mouth to me, and I don't like it at all. I hate it, to be honest, but I can't do anything with that sag besides put like a brace there at the bottom. But I don't want to put a brace there because then it's going to throw off all the other aesthetics to it. It's a floating, everything in there looks like it's floating. I have my Elgato in there. I have everything out, like my capture card. Everything there is just there. It is sleek. It is floating. It is fucking beautiful. But I'm level 15. Well, for this season, but I'm sitting here and I'm just like, fuck me, like this shit could be so much better, but it's not. That is like my biggest thing, is it could be so much better, but it's not, and it makes me sad. It really does. That. And this is like 100% first world problems. I don't give a shit. I really don't. Because to me, it is important. Is it raining? Hold on. Is it raining? It is supposed to rain today, but there must be just something that happened, because it is 7 o'clock at night. Yeah, it's not supposed to have anything like that unless it's supposed to rain early Wednesday morning. Not until like 8 a.m. Oh, when I'm supposed to be at work. I've had it a little bit easy. I kind of feel bad because, like, technically I'm supposed to be working away from home. I have been working away at home, but I've been away sick as well. Like I had to go get the COVID test and everything like that. So yeah, I was not a fucking happy camper this week. I really felt like I was dying. I really did. I'm pretty sure I did have fucking COVID, but my test came back negative. But I'm pretty sure I was negative for the deadly strand, because I don't know if everybody knows this. COVID has been around since the 80s. COVID-19. And it's just, this one is a different strand. I'm still a little congested, and I'm supposed to go to work tomorrow. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna go to work. I don't see a reason why I wouldn't. I've actually been like eager to go to work. I hate being off. There has been cases where I have went multiple years without a day off, like an official day off from work, and I don't see a problem with it. Some of my supervisors and stuff sees a big fucking problem with it, but I don't. And I think that's the important part. Personally, I think that it is important to you know, keep yourself at ease. And to me, being at ease means to be at work. I love work. I love working, which is gonna be hard when I actually, you know, retire, because I'm gonna want to do something, and if everything stays as planned, I won't need to work after I'm 40. I won't need to do anything in life besides live it after the age of 40, which is insane to think about. But it is what I want in life. Like, I don't want to work. I want to have the option to not go to work. Well, I'm dead. I want that option, and not having that option, it, to me, limits me. Ah, thank you, stupid friend. Bop. Bop, bop. Bop. Let's fucking go. Slam dunk.
Bridge is lowering. Let's move.
Bop, 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 bop. Bop, 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 bop. Bop, 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 bop. Bop. What you do to me? Oh, what you do to me? So yeah, you know, I do this because I like to have fun, but also I want to do this. I don't even remember what the topic I was talking about. Let's fucking go! Oh no. Oh no. Sorry, too much stuff going on in the head. But yeah, I was sick. Supposed to go to work tomorrow, all that good stuff. After this strike, I might be ending my stream. Question mark? Yeah, most likely. After this strike, I'm gonna be sitting at like 2.5 hours. Which isn't like a lot, but it's not little either. Like 2.5 hours is a long time to be doing something. And I'm running over here with a fucking pistol, and I have like not stronger guns, but better guns. I don't have any ammo. Huh. Ba 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 ba. Out of my face. Oh, no special ammo. Hey, guess what? You're gonna die. Hey, bye-bye. Ow, it hurts. It actually does hurt. Hey, guess what? Rar? Hey, guess what? I'm over here with a fucking pistol. Excellent. Do I feel it? Nah. Oh, it's weird. But yeah, I just like the game, which is why I do this. Like I said, plan on retiring when I'm 40. As long as things go to plan and stuff like that, I want the option to retire rather than actually retiring. I plan on opening up my own non-for-profit once I do retire, in order to continue to help people. Like I said, a lot of what I do revolve around getting, like, helping people, making sure people are good to go. And guess what? A lot of people aren't. So, guess what? Making sure I am. Well, not I am, but making sure that I can help people get to where they need to be in life, pretty much. I want to open up my own non-for-profit and also make sure that people like like a big thing is people in Africa getting access to clean water. That's what I want in life. So I want to be directly involved in making sure people in Africa have access to clean water. Oh, I thought I pressed the V button. I think I pressed the C button. I want to make sure that they have access to clean water, which is really important to me personally. Because not everybody in the world can just run fucking tap water and be clean, besides like fucking Flint, Michigan. Which a lot of people take some of the small shit for granted. Like, clean water is like a resource that people would go to war over. To be honest, like, I can see the Great Lakes having a war over that shit in the far near future. Oh, come on. Now could it be something that people don't go to war over? Oh, 100%. But do I see them going over? Oh, fuck yes. People go to war over stupid shit. People go to war over fucking emails. Like, about a fucking browser history somebody would go to war over, like, for real. Shit's fucking ridiculous. Over actual, like, a natural resource, not even like a real natural resource, but like over something like that. Fuck yeah, I see them going over it easily. No. Did I live or did I die? Oh, look at that. I beat them up here. Hey, guess what? I killed the ogre. Is it going up higher? I hope so. To find that really fucking attractive. To go up more steps. Actually, I could be left out here. I really don't give a fuck. Oh great, now I'm gonna actually have to try. You know what? I don't care. I'm not even gonna watch. bam, 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 bam. Alrighty, let's see what's going on. Hey, look, we made it to the top. Bye. Who the fuck?
Here she comes.
What the fuck? Oh my god. Oh, I didn't. There was a knight and he shoved his sword up my urethra. It came out my ass and then back into my ass and then out of my urethra again. If that didn't make any sense, that's because I didn't want it to. Let's fucking go, dog. Oh. Yeah, use that rocket launcher. Thanks, dog. Ow. Don't worry, I got that good DPS, right? Don't worry, I got the ogre. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry. You're the only one left, dog. Use that as you will. Oh. It's beneficial if y'all save me. You wanna know why? Because I got the good damage. Trust me. It's a 10 and a 10 and a 1. But I'm a 15. That's right. Guess what? I'm doing this. My DPS goes up 100%. Did I say 100%? I meant I instantly win because that's the way I do shit around here.
Hashladoon is dead.
That's right.
This is a relief to hear, but Hashladoon's presence is no coincidence. The Hive must have grander ambitions for the pyramid.
So, like I was saying,
Return to me. There is much
I'm still a little sick. I've been drinking a little bit tonight. And I gotta be at work at 6 o'clock in the morning. Question mark. I don't really know. So what I'm going to do is get off for tonight. Thank you for joining me for today. And I hope you really did enjoy the stream. And the talks that we had during our stream. And guess what? Nobody else will have these talks besides us. So thank you for joining me for today. Hopefully I'll see you guys next time on my stream. I'll be streaming again next Thursday. Well, this Thursday in 2 days. Most likely gonna be playing this game. I might be playing. See, got a good score. I might be playing a different game. I don't know. Mostly I think Destiny is going to be like a Saturday type game because I stream Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. Destiny might be a Saturday type of game. Tuesday might be a different game. Thursday might be a different game. Definitely one of those days is going to be a whatever the fuck I want to play, because I play games that I want to play. I don't care if they're popular, if they're not popular, stuff like that. It's really what I want to play. Saturdays, I believe, are really going to be dedicated towards Destiny. So if I do play Destiny those days, that is what I'm going to play. Like on Thursday, if I want to play Cyberpunk 2077, I'm going to play Cyberpunk. If I want to stream on my YouTube channel, I play Neon Abyss and Baldur's Gate 3. If I want to stream one of those two games, guess what? I'm going to stream them. I really don't care. But I do want to play Destiny. One of the things about being in a clan that I am in, Keeper of Shadows, Super Spades on both hands, I have to play. I have to be on frequently. So it's just one of those things. But we will see. I will only evolve. Hopefully you'll see a new layout for my stream on Thursday. Crap, sorry about that. Hopefully y'all see a new layout for the stream on Thursday, and then going forward, I've been working with somebody, so hopefully that comes through. And hopefully y'all did enjoy the stream. Hopefully I'll see you guys next time. Alrighty, thank you again for joining me, and peace out.